Start. Shri R.K. Singh, learned senior counsel appearing for the respondent accused, countered the above arguments addressed on behalf of the appellants by contending that right to liberty was a fundamental right of a person under Article 21 of the Constitution of India, and that right could be curtailed only by a procedure known to law, and if that procedure established by law is not followed by the courts while refusing to grant bail, it is open to the aggrieved person to challenge and re-challenge the same before an appropriate forum. He contended that since principle of res judicata or estoppel does not apply to criminal jurisdiction, there is no bar for an accused person to make successive bail applications and re-urge the questions which might have been urged earlier and negatived by the court. Therefore, it is open to a court considering the grant of a fresh bail application to reappreciate the material on record and come to a different conclusion, even though the same has been rendered by a superior court. In other words, the rule of finality does not apply to bail petitions. He further submitted that the courts below, while considering the evidentiary value of the retracted confession in the earlier bail applications, did not really appreciate the true legal position in law, and as enunciated by this court in Haricharan versus State of Bihar, AIR 1964 SC 1184, which had laid down that a retracted confession is a weak type of evidence. The learned counsel argued that in case merely on the ground of delay, undoubtedly the board has to examine whether any genuine ground has been made out for correcting the name, and it would be open to the board to consider all the relevant materials pertaining to the request for correction of the name. In these circumstances, we are of the view that the impugned order of the first respondent rejecting the application submitted by the appellant for correction for the name of his mother in the high school and intermediate examinations only on the ground of delay is unsustainable. We accordingly direct the first respondent to reconsider the application, having due regard to all the documentary evidence which may be produced by the appellant. The first respondent would also be at liberty to summon all the relevant records from the concerned institution for the purpose of deciding the application of the appellant. We clarify that the interpretation which we have placed in the aforesaid terms governs only the mistakes in the certificate in the name of the candidate of in the names of his parents. The first respondent shall now pass a fresh order in accordance with law within a period of 4 months from the date a receipt of a certified copy of this order. In order to facilitate this exercise, the impugned order dated 11th October 2013 is set aside. The order of the learned single judge shall in consequence be set aside and be substituted by the aforesaid directions. The appeal is accordingly allowed to the extent indicated above.